I remember that I was a kid. It was during the Second World War. I mean, we were attacked by the Japanese. We always hide in a mountain. That I can remember that. So we don't have a good life when I was a kid. We were during the Japanese War.
What were some of the hardships that you and your family had to endure at that time?
Oh, we don't have a good meal all the time, sir, because Japanese always come and attack. We always hide in the mountain all the time, sir. We don't have a good education. And every time we start a new term of education, the Japanese come, see, and we got to run. See? That was the hardest shift that I can ever remember as a youngster. Always try to save our lives, try to hide from the Japanese.
So
was occupied by the Japanese then.
It's like a nomadic life. You're going from place to place.
From place to place.
What kinds of places would you live in at that time?
Oh, that's very hard living because we don't have a decent meal all the time for 2 or 3 years. Always hiding, all to run away from the Japanese.
I see.
The whole village is like 60 to 70 people. Some of them did not run; they were killed. You know, and the luckiest one ran away from the Japanese. Part of them, old person, when we came back, they was shot to death. See? Yeah.
And you witnessed this kind of thing?
Yeah, we witnessed that kind of. So in my mind, this is a horrified thing. I always keep in my mind as a youngster. That I remember that. See? 2 years behind the normal kid in my education.
How did you feel about that when you went into school and you were older?
Well, I feel frustrated, but I tell myself I had to try to work harder because I was always 2 years behind those kids. I'm 2 years older than them in my same education. Always 2 years older than those guys. So since I'm older than them, they have to try to work harder. I mean, I cannot see them. I'm older than I'm stupid than those guys. See? So I always try to work. Always try to work harder. So even I in this country, I was at least 2 or 3 years because I changed from one language to a different language. Always 2 or 3 years behind those kids. Yeah, so I always have to work harder.
So your whole life you've been
always behind. Always behind. Sometimes we suffer from mother. We try to be independent, get ourselves, so we don't have too much problems taking care of ourselves.
Kind of used to it, you know.
We get used to that. See? You know, from the Japanese occupation, we get used to that. So they try to be, even the kids, 6, 7 years old, we try to help raise our life ourselves. Otherwise, we cannot survive.